Hello everyone and welcome. My name's Lenny. This is Big Girls Really Do Cry. So it's been just over a week since I did a video, and I thought I would just do another catch up because have I just completely wonkied my eyes? Not my eyes, me glasses. God, it's reflective, innit? Can't do that, can I? Anyway, yeah. So I thought, yeah, I'll come back again, do another catch up just to keep caught up. Yeah, okay. What we'll start with, and we'll get out of the way, is the football. Yeah, I mean, it's like, well, always the bridesmaid, never the bride, isn't it? And that kind of thing with the football, it just never seems to work. I was a bit gutted about it. You know, I'm a massive Sunderland fan, if anyone doesn't know. And obviously I do follow England. And if anyone else doesn't know, Jordan Pickford, who's in goal, is a Mackham, which is where I'm from in Sunderland. So, yeah, he did really well. It's just sometimes not meant to be, is it? Sadly. Okay, so what else has happened? Tribunal. So if you remember, I was telling you that I'd spoken to this guy who was really abrupt and wasn't sure that I wanted him to help me because of that. But I tried everywhere else and no one else could help, and they all referred me back to him. I've spoken to him again since. He was actually really nice. Maybe he just had an off day. Not that it's an excuse, it isn't. And he's coming out to see me early August to discuss the case, and we'll go from there. So that's all the update with that. My brother, who has been on this channel a few times, has started his own channel, which is called Bilbo Cooks. My brother is a really good cook, and I'm not saying all people of our age and back, most men and a lot of females too haven't learned to cook, and I know a lot of his people he knows around his age, they don't know how to cook, and yeah, as I said, my brother's a really good cook, so he started his own channel. It's called Bilbo Cooks. I don't know if I've said that, which I probably did, but anyway, I will put a link to it in the description below. He has made 2 videos so far, the first one being Yorkshire puddings, and I can vouch for the taste of these. They are bloody lovely because I've had them numerous times. And they are really, really lovely. So, you know, please go over and give it a watch. He's also done one on salt and pepper roast potatoes, because you can get like salt and pepper chips now from various places. He puts chili and stuff, which I don't like. So I love roast potatoes, and I love his plain roast potatoes, but not his salt and pepper ones, just because of taste. But yeah, they looked really nice, and I'm sure you know, they are really good. If anyone wants to go over and have a look, please, if you can, go and give him a subscribe and a like. Yeah, I'm really proud of him because he's been going to do it for ages, and I know how nervous it is starting a YouTube channel, and he's smashing it. So yeah, if you can do, as I said, I'll leave the link below. Okay, next thing is last night. So today is Monday the 15th, which is officially Nick and Andrea's 10 years on YouTube. If you don't know Nick and Andrea Hills, I'm sure you do. I'll put a link to their channel in the description as well. And they've been on YouTube for 10 years. They're both resellers, but they also do like lifestyle stuff as well. And last night they did like a 10-hour stream, minus the football, when they weren't live. And I went over there and did a quiz to them, which started in the first half and finished in the second half. So yeah, get yourself over, go and give it a watch. And if you like doing quizzes, especially, there's a quiz in there, you can do it at home. You know, just listen to the question, pause it, and then, you know, once you've got your answer, crack on. And it was, honestly, it was so much fun. And I mean, I've been on here 5 years this year. I can't imagine 10 years, but it just really, it's flew by, and I'm sure that's how they would see it as well. But yeah, we reviewed some of, well, they reviewed some of their old footage, Nick's first video, and there's a video where he he trod dog mess around his house. It was so funny, honestly. You need to go and watch that, if nothing else, just to watch it back for that thing. But yeah, it was really good, and it went really well, and there was lots of guests and everything, so that was cool. What's happening? Diet wise, everything's fine. I've not had any problems. I'm trying to think. Oh, I had pea and mint soup from Marks and Spencer's. Honestly, if you can get it, please give it a try. I think it's amazing. It's beautiful, and it's only something like 180 calories for the full tin, and it's so nice. Yeah, so try it. I will put pictures in after this conversation. Something else I tried, which I bought in Marks and Spencer's as well, because I got like an Ocado order with a discount, so it's the only time that I've ever done it. But are these are cacao. Is that how you say it? Cacao, which is basically like pure chocolate, isn't it? And coconut baked seed snack bites. I'll get there. These are 160 calories for this bag, right? And I mean, I shall show you one, okay? This is it. It's basically eating cardboard. Someone bought a piece of cardboard, big piece of cardboard. They thought, I know what I'll do. I'll paint it brown, and then I'll stick all these seedy bits on, right? And I'll put in a bag, and I'll say it's really healthy, and I'll sell it to people for like, I'm sure it was $170 for a 30-gram bag, and it's 160 calories, as I said. So not worth it. Honestly, it is like eating cardboard. It is rank. I mean, it is, because the reason I tried it was below 5 grams of sugar per 100 grams, and that's what I'm looking for. But yeah, don't bother, don't try it. It's unless you're really into cardboard tasting, then do. But otherwise, don't. It's just not worth it. Stuck to all my calories all week. I've never had any issues. I'll put some meals I've had in right now, and you can have a look. So there you'll have seen the pea soup, which I said was 180 calories for the full, and I had for the full tin, and I had a slice of sourdough with it, which was bloody lovely. Then I showed a steak ragu. It was a Tesco's Finest microwave meal. It was 552 calories. It weren't the greatest. It weren't the worst thing I've ever had. It was okay. I really liked the big sort of, I can't remember the name of the pasta ribbons thing, but I really liked those. Is it pappardelle or something like that? Anyway, but there was wine in the sauce. I'm not a fan of wine, and I felt like I could taste it, like the sort of bitterness to it. But it was okay. I still ate it, but it wasn't something that I would rush to buy again. Do you know what I mean? Then there was strawberries with dark chocolate. It's 100% dark chocolate, and you get like big squares in the like dark chocolate. So I got Esther Carrot to melt 2 of them for us, chop some strawberries in, and I thought the sweetness of the strawberries would counteract with the bitterness of the chocolate, and no, it didn't. It was horrible. I tried to like it, but no. Although I'm not much of a chocolate person, like a sweet person. The only really thing that I love is cheesecake. But other than that, on the sweet side, I'm not that bothered. Much more of a savoury person, bread and meals and sort of like crisps or another. So I think what I'll do is I'll just buy because the 70-75% chocolate is actually quite nice. I actually do like the taste of that. So if I really need some, I'll just borrow that in and then snap off a piece every now and then. It's not ideal because it's not under the 5 grams that I want. So, but knowing that it's not something that I really want, it'll just be something when I need something sweet that I can, have. So maybe minimum of a couple of times a week type of thing. Hopefully, anyway. Next thing you'll see is a M&S Count on Us pizza. Yeah, this was awful. It was £4.50 for a start. The sourdough base was nice. It had some mushrooms on, but they were really rank, and it just, yeah. And there was like, other than the mushrooms, there was 2 bits of ham. It was meant to be ham and mushroom, and obviously cheese, but it was 2 bits of ham and like 3 pieces of string of cheese in it. And it was only 353 calories, 54 calories. But for £4.50 as well, I figured I'd rather have a 600 calorie pizza and have had a bit more topping. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it personally. Like I said, the base was nice, but the topping was awful. Like I said, I ended up picking off all the mushrooms, and then it looked like there was basically no on it. But yeah, you learn, and you learn, or whatever. That's the word, yeah. The next thing is a snack that I buy, which is called Hippies. So I think it's made from chickpeas, and basically they are 59 calories a bag, which is really good. You can get them in barbecue or salt and vinegar flavour. I prefer the barbecue because I'm not a salt and vinegar fan. And they're kind of like extra large Wotsits, but they're more airy. But I really like them. And for 59 calories a bag, it's like an ideal snack, you know what I mean? So I'm happy with them. And then the last photo you saw was an omelette with just some bread and butter, sourdough bread, that is. It was just a plain omelette. It wasn't. Oh no, there was a bit of cheese in it. That's a lie. There was a bit of cheese in it. I can't remember the calories on that, and for some reason I haven't written them down. And I tried to look back in my note to check, but I was getting nowhere. And I thought, oh, just give up. I don't know what day it was that I had it, and I was like trying to scan them. So yeah, but 3 eggs. What's that? 3 eggs, about 80 calories each. 240 slices of sourdough, 120, maybe 150 dependent, because some of them, they'll say like 120 per slice, and then the middle slices are huge, but the end slices are tiny, so it doesn't work out. But we'll say 150. So what's that? I can't do maths, me. 300, say 4, and then there was some butter and a bit of cheese. Probably about 500 calories roughly, maybe 550. But anyway, so yeah, as I said, I'm still going fine, so all good, happy with that. Next thing is diabetes. So My diabetes, I've been started on insulin. I started it on the 10th. They showed us how to use it and everything, which was great. I'm able to do it myself. I have to do it twice a day, and it so far has made no difference. My blood sugar still show around, I think the lowest it's been is 17.2, highest has been 24 actually. And that was weird because from everything else I'd had before, normal and everything. Now I had a banana. Now bananas are 30% sugar, natural sugars, obviously, that's in fruit, but they do affect your blood sugars. And yeah, my blood sugars were 24 after I had a banana. So yeah, I won't be having bananas. I had been using, just because I know berries are the lowest ones, and that's what I'd been getting, you know what I mean, like raspberries and strawberries, etc. But yeah, I just thought, oh, I fancy something different, I'll get a banana. And you don't really think, but yeah, 30% sugar is not good. Okay, but yeah, I have an appointment with a diabetic nurse on near the end of this month. I had my bloods took twice, once on the day this started, the 10th, and once today for some reason. I also got also the doctor turned up with no appointment, which is like, you know how hard it is to get an appointment with your doctor. Really random. He said that the reason they came was because I had a lot of issues with my stomach and diarrhea and stuff. And I was like, yeah, that was like 2 months ago, and you're just catching up now, essentially, because, yeah. But whilst I was trying all the different diabetic meds, it was just triggering my, I mean, they are prone to diarrhea anyway, but also triggering my IBS. It was just tenfold. So for about 6 months, I was just like, it was just like constant. So between December and June, it was just terrible. And I tried 3 different diabetic meds that just didn't work, which is why they're putting us on insulin, which I think I said in my last video. I can't even remember. Honestly, that's terrible. And let's hope that this does start to work, because I don't know where we'll go from there. You know what I mean? Where do we go? Other thing is, I've got loads of sores and rashes at the minute. It's just really bad. The backs of my legs are blistering. They're starting to heal them, thankfully, and then I end up with a fungal infection, which is in quite a lot of parts of my legs. I've got some cream for that from the doctor. I think it's finally starting to turn around, because honestly it drives me mad. It's so hot, itchy, stingy. It's really bad. I've also got one where my skin split, so trying to just keep that clean and sorted, and hopefully, fingers crossed, it does end up all fine, because I really need that. And then I get a phone call. So about going out, I got a phone call from the OT who's been dealing with things. When I last spoke to her, she said she was referring me to reablement so that they can start it off. Now, the last time I was referred, it took them 3 months to get in touch. So I'm thinking, all right, well, I'm a month down, I've got 2 months left, okay. But she also wanted to get my hoist checked and was telling us it was not ideal for my weight, etc., etc., even though I've used it for years, whatnot. So I was fuming, because I was like, it's fine, but she wanted to get someone to come and look at it, so she did. Got someone to come and look at it, who did at the end of last month, 24th of last month. Now, she's been on a 4-week leave from work, and so she came back and she rang me and said, oh, all the hoist was fine, it was cleared. Yeah, I knew that would happen, because yeah, why would they put it in at the, yeah, anyway, we won't go back to that one. And then she said, I need you to come out and check your sling, because we need to make sure it's okay. And I said, well, haven't used it since, oh, she went, because you haven't used it since September. And I said, well, because I haven't used it, it's fine. Partly, do you know what I mean? It's not like I've been keeping it outside. Anyway, she said, well, I'm sorry, but I have to come and clear it before I can refer you to Rehab. And I was like, you haven't referred us? She said, well, no, because I haven't been able to sign you off, because I've got to do. And I said, I was under the impression that when you said last time that you were referring us, that means it's another 4 weeks I've got to wait. another 4 weeks where I can't go out, and it like, it's new. It's nearly a year. It's been 10 months. I was meant to cry. Oh my god. So many things you can watch. Stop crying, stop crying. Sorry. Oh god. Didn't expect this. Stop crying. Oh god. Yeah, it's been 10 months. 10 months. Last time I went out was September last year. Done 4 weeks. Surely she could have just put it through, and then if there was an issue, she could have stopped it. It's not like it was going to happen, is it? She could have just cancelled it. I just would have wiped us out the system, but then 4 weeks would have made a difference. I just feel like you're just always fighting for something. God. Alright, miss? Oh, is that a spot? Is that a spot? Oh my god. Yeah. So now I've got to wait for her coming at the end of the month before she can put the referrals through, and then it's probably going to be another 3 months, which means it's going to be over a year before. And that's if they don't then say, no, it's still not our fault, it's still not our thing. You'll still have to just find someone else again, because that it's likely, isn't it? Really likely. But I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to let it take me down, you know? I've got to keep fighting. I'm doing really well, I think, with the food, especially when things like this happen, because obviously that's usually my go-to. But I really want to get my blood sugars down, so I feel like I'm trying really hard. So, yeah, hopefully it'll not take as long this time. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I think I've covered everything. My eyes are still leaking. Oh god. I hope you're all well in yourselves. I hope, like, you know, you're able to crack on and keep fighting whatever it is, because, you know, yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I will be back again with whatever happens, I guess. And I shall catch you then. Bye bye now. Bye bye.